Jules, what part of this data sticks out to you?
Well, it's how many people are now doing their, at least browsing on their mobile devices. So the overall numbers, as you say, up 19% over last year. That's according to IBM Digital Analytics, widely watched numbers here. Mobile traffic accounting for about 30% of all online traffic for yesterday. That's up more than 58% compared to the same period last year. And what's interesting is if you look at the traffic versus sales patterns, because the mobile buying patterns, people making about 6% of their purchases on their smartphones with an average ticket of about $111. On their tablets, they're making about 10% of purchases with an average ticket of $128. But if you look at the traffic patterns, they're actually flipped a little bit. So people doing more traffic on smartphones, but then more actual buying on the tablets. That's where you see the sort of conversion. Who's benefiting from all of this? One of the big beneficiaries has been eBay. We saw big spikes in traffic for eBay, not just yesterday, but all through the weekend. Amazon, of course, is the dominant player, also benefiting. And if you look at the outlook for the whole holiday season here, it looks like that web traffic and sales could be up 15% to $82 billion. Still a small percentage of overall retail, but growing at a quicker clip versus the 4% projected rise in overall retail spending for the holiday season, Deirdre.
Okay, so Julie, I mean, online retailers, they're slashing prices like the brick and mortar counterparts. What is that going to do to margin?
Well, it's all going to depend on volume, right? I talked to Colin Sebastian yesterday of R.W. Baird, and here's what he had to say about that issue.
There are plenty of promotions online as well as offline. However, what we're seeing is increasing engagement by consumers. So what that means is an increasing number of orders online per customer. So that could help offset some of the margin pressure if there is any.
So that margin pressure may be mitigated if you do see this huge uptick in people actually making orders, Deirdre. But still, when you talk about an Amazon, it already tends to sacrifice its margins. We'll wait till those particular numbers come in.